Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash. Next, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well and who I learn from daily. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered across the four corners of the earth, you Israelite foreigners like unto a speckled bird. And shalom to you sincere Akim that's pushing this word out in truth and sincerity, doing videos week in, week out and going on the highways and byways. A shalom to you sincere Akwath that's listening in silence as the scriptures states to do so. This is your brother Isaiah Allah coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, I hope this is edifying to the elect. And just to get to it, got this video here on JWTV. I got the notification of it. I was going to watch it last night and do a lesson on it, but the spirit had me do it today. And this is something also that I got. There was an article, and I'm going to show it here before I play the clip. Play a little bit of this clip on the video of the young brother. Of the Vatican is preparing for, and they're saying end time deception. But let's read a little bit here. In tonight's segment, we discuss how the Vatican is preparing new guidelines and reports of apparitions and supernatural phenomena. In this message, we discuss how deception will only increase as we near the second coming, and they say Christ, but it's Yahweh Shai, and how we need to be prepared to see demonic apparitions and supernatural events that many will embrace because they refuse to accept the truth. Now, I'm going to play this here, and that way you can listen, and then we'll get a few precepts, and then that'll be the lesson. But you also have to understand these mere Babylonians, these mere mortals don't understand that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, this is something that's going to happen, all right? And it's already happening on a minor scale. And the Most High hasn't increased it yet, and we're in the end. We're at the end, so He's going to increase it, all right? When CERN was messing with those portals, and in all over the world during that time, during the eclipse. Oh, and then we just had the aurora, another sign like in the sky of the light, and now it's like now they're talking about more and more supernatural entities coming into this plane, man. And they've always been here, but now we're gonna have more. This devil Esau Edom has been is messing with like at full force, messing with the entities on the left hand side and bringing them into this plane. But this is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because it's the same thing that happened in the time of our first Exodus, during the time of Egypt, man. When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai was plaguing those Egyptians, the Hamites, with strange apparitions, with demonic forces, with evil angels on the left hand side. So let's play this clip here.
Something that's potentially spiritual, or is it going to be like a Project Bluebeam operation? Now, what they say is right here, Vatican preparing guidelines for apparitions of other supernatural phenomena. Apparitions are appearances or communication with divine beings such as saints, angels, or Christ himself. May 8th, 2024. So we're going to go deeper into this. And this whole aurora thing, I was looking at it, talking to my woman recently, and I didn't know that heart was activated, but heart apparently was activated during the time of this aurora. And for Project Bluebeam, they need to activate this aurora in order for them to have these communications in the atmosphere, in order for them to be able to project things, and also at a very, very convenient time. We've seen some networks being updated that helps with the holographic technology that we're going to get to right now. So going into this, as we get deeper into this, they're releasing this tomorrow. The Vatican is releasing the report tomorrow and basically saying we're about to see a surge of supernatural events. But the question is, are they supernatural? However, I do believe it's some aspect of it that will be. And that's because, like I said, in New York, they got the portals out. They brought those glass mirrors out. We talked about how that is a gateway into our world, and how the Greeks was using those triangles and stuff like that as magic triangles that would bring them in. The founder, if you go to his page, you could see the triangles on the map where they actually believe, well, they don't believe, they put the locations of these portals there. One of them is in New York because it's a spiritual gate in New York. And so we talked about that, but this links into everything right now because they need to get the basic atmosphere and frequency and attune to all these different gates and stuff at the same time to prepare for the event at hand. Now let's read this to you right now. It is almost like a clue as to what is expected to happen in the near future. Reported by Fox News, the Holy See Press Office announced the upcoming document will be published May 17th with a live stream press conference featuring basically the Vatican. They're going to be there. They're going to be talking about it. People have got to wonder what is in store for humanity as the home to the world's most powerful religious organization. The Vatican is preparing for new guidelines on how to deal with supernatural phenomena. And so basically, they're telling you, they're guiding you on how to communicate with whatever they're going to be putting up and whatever is going to be basically out there. Remember, not too long ago, it was about a year ago, where he's coming out saying there's a demon in the Vatican, and now we're supposed to trust them for guidance. The evil that we acknowledge, remember, he was talking about the evil in the Vatican, and now we're supposed to get guidance from them, and they're telling us, well, we're about to have communication with beings, so-called angels, potentially Christ.
And I'm just going to stop right there. We got this demon here, this Edomite right here. And this is what they're doing. They're messing with spirits on the left-hand side because that's their power. All right. They have no connection to the right-hand side. That's for the Israelites. That's for us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but mainly the prophets, starting with the men of GMS, apostles and the elders all the way down, and the affiliates. All right, we're the righteous on the right hand side. We have our connection to our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, if you and in this time, brothers and sisters, if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're not going to be prepared for what you're going to be dealing with of the times that we're in. Okay, you're not going to be able to deal with what these devils are about to bring and what they've opened. Okay, and what the Most High is about to bring on this plane, man. Okay, because there's about to be a lot of spiritual entities, a lot of spiritual apparitions and events that are about to take place in this time, man. And you heard in the clip, man. So you have to prepare yourself through the Spirit for this to come. Now, this is going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 78 and verse 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. And who is he? Is the Almighty, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, our Lord, our deliverer, our King, Yahweh Shai. Okay? And this is what he was doing to those Egyptians, man. You can read this whole chapter, even when you go down here to verse 51, and smote all the firstborn of Egypt, and Egypt, the chief of their strength, in the tabernacles of Ham, the Hamites. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to go to Wisdom of Solomon. That way you can get a more vibrant perspective and more visual perspective through the words of King Solomon, of what he did to those Egyptians. Salakia. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Salakia. Sorry for that. Sorry about that, brothers and sisters. All right. So let's go to the book list. We're going to read this in the GN Good News translation. So let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. We're going to do 17. And as you see, the title is Terror Strikes the Egyptians at Night. Because that's what's coming here to Babylon the Great, America, man. All right. Those like Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to allow these strange apparitions and these strange entities to plague these Babylonians. And they're already being plagued right now, man. I've seen videos like guys like freaking out. A guy was freaking out at something like a tall figure, dark figure in his backyard, man. Even called the police on it, and the police were even frightened. Okay, so there's been a lot it happened, and it's only going to increase. It's only going to increase in the times that we're coming in the times that we're in, actually, because like we're at the end, brothers and sisters. So we're gonna read verse 1 all the way down to about 3, and then we're gonna go jump to verse 14 and read all the way down to about 17. So, O Lord, your acts of judgment are marvelous and hard to explain. That is why people who had not been taught about them went astray. When lawless people imagined that they had your holy nation in their power, they were themselves imprisoned in a long night of darkness. They lay in their own houses, shut off from your eternal care. They thought that their sins had been secret and unnoticed, shielded from view by a dark curtain of forgetfulness. But now they were horribly afraid, confused, and terrified by ghostly forms. And that's exactly what's coming here to Babylon the Great. These like these ghostly forms are these strange apparitions, evil angels that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to plague people with. That like because these Egyptians were in dark. They couldn't even. It was so dark that they couldn't even like see what was in front of them. All they were hearing were noises and straight and they were plagued with visions. They get to the point that they didn't even want to go to sleep. And that's how bad it's going to be here in Babylon the Great America. At the same time, also on top of that, more plagues that the Almighty is going to bring to this place, man. So let's go down to verse 14. All night long, those people slept the same restless sleep, even though the night held no power over them, since it came from the powerless depths of the world of the dead. They were chased by hideous forms and lay paralyzed as they surrendered themselves to the sudden, unexpected fear that came over them. Just listen to that. People would suddenly collapse and lie locked in the chains of their own fear. And that's what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to do to these Babylonians, man, with these apparitions, with the Vatican, like all they did was open a vote. At CERN, all they did was open a vote. Okay. But really, it's the Almighty, because he's the puppet master. He's allowing these entities and these demonic forces on the left hand side to come in, because he controls both good and evil. Okay, and that's exactly what's coming here to Babylon the Great, is these apparitions. And so you have to prepare yourself through the Spirit for what's to come. Farmers, shepherds, and laborers out in the countryside were captured by the same inevitable fate and bound in the darkness by the same invisible chain. And when you read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 18, even like verse 1, from like the whole chapter, you want to read this whole chapter, because that way it can paint a picture for you of what's going to come here. Because this second Exodus is going to be like nothing. Like this is going to make this look like nothing of what the Almighty is going to do to this place, man. And the only people that had the light were the Israelites. That's the only like. But and on this side here is going to be the elect. All right, we're like Lord, and that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, Lord willing. I'm a part of that number. So Lord willing, I hope this was edifying, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom, brothers and sisters.